Well, that's fast. The citizens are already back in the city. Why are they gathered there? Excuse me. Do you need help?
You are... What strange clothing and accent you have.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, are you the warriors that followed Lord Finon back from the frontier?
We speak with an accent?
That's nowhere near as puzzling as how we have a common tongue. Yes, that's us.
Thank goodness. I hear you're both exceptional warriors, as masterful as the Chrysos heirs. Could you help us restore this column here? Nothing has been going right these days. First those minions of Nikador attack, and now this column collapses right outside our home. Can we really keep going?
Restore it? With just human effort, that's going to take a couple of days at least.
Not with human effort, of course, silly.
Yay, Tribby!
High Priest Treby, oh Kefali on high, our prayers are heard. We won't need to trouble you any further, kind warriors.
He thought we could summon miracles.
Oh, well, I did feel something strange in me.
Huh? When we all arrived in Akama? Come to think of it, we felt something a bit odd too.
Really?
Maybe you also have the ability to learn Ornyx's prayers too?
Wait, really? I was just kidding, but I didn't.
Is that rare?
Not at all! We have lots of priests here, but some are more gifted than others. Why don't you both try chanting? Treby will see if you get it. Whoa! You got it on the first try! You're a natural.
Dub.
A miracle fresh from the oven. Go, bring word to the bard. Frontier heroes grace Akama. Feats abound right here.
Well said, my friend.
I don't seem to be cut out for this.
That's okay. There are many others like you. It just means you're meant to be a warrior.
Such a humble king.
Ooh, you met Aggie, right? How did your chat go?
We reached an agreement.
Alrighty, as long as things are going well. You know, we are pretty certain there's more to your sudden arrival to Akama. And Treby has never seen a priest achieve resonance with Ornyx on their first try. But with this, you should be able to clear any obstacle when traveling around Amphoreus. Most of the time at least.
Most of the time.
Oh, right! We came by to check if you have teleslates with you. It'll be a lot easier to get around Akama with them.
The hell is that?
Teleslates.
Is it this?
Yeah! We knew it! There are also Yanisopolis priests beyond beyond Akama. Like the city you're from.
Wait a minute, I heard that, Tribby.
Let's see. This looks different, but it works more or less the same. Maybe a little resonance will do the trick. All set! Now we can contact one another with our teleslates. Only in Akama, though. Messages won't send once you're outside Aggie's web of golden threads.
That is surprising.
Did you think we were some backwater people who don't understand anything?
Not exactly, but...
You can also use any currency you have on you. Talantan scales will determine the value of all items, so there's no need to worry about being penniless in the Holy City.
Oh, so we have to pay for everything? Yeah, we don't get a free ride this time.
Huh? Were you expecting otherwise? Okay, time to get back to work. Have fun exploring the city. We'll see you two later.
The list of inexplicable things only gets longer. Look, someone's on the roof. That should be a good vantage point to photograph the city. Let's find a way up.
Who's that?
Excellent lookout over the city. We can even see that Titan statue. Let's get a photo of this view.
Oh, what are you two doing up here? I know you. Oh, you're the heroes who helped defend our city, right? Damionis, saw your valiant figures in the battle.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. We're soldiers from a faraway city.
Oh, we're so bad at lying.
It's our first time in Akama, so we thought we'd find a nice vantage point to, capture... to remember this city and its sights by.
Oh, you mean to say take a photo, don't you?
Don Hung, why are you assuming these people don't have any technology?
Yes, I meant to say that.
Aha! So you met the right person. The name's Damionis, and I may have some humble insight on travel and photography. After all, everyone in this holy city knows me as the explorer. All right, pass me your photo stone.
I'm not even going to bother guessing their logic for naming things.
Oh, this is an entirely foreign make, but that's not gonna stop me. I'm guessing this here and that. Easy peasy. I know how to use this now.
Wow. What is it? Cat got your tongue?
Oh, it's no biggie. Okay, strike your poses and look this way.
Did he accidentally look through the photos? Uh-oh.
And we're done. Here, have a look.
Not bad.
Dang, look at the poses. A greater aperture and a shallower depth of field would work better. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know what the fuck he's talking about here. Can you apply filters?
Let's leave that to March.
Well, I mean, as long as you're happy with the photos. Say, I've been wanting to ask you guys something. I didn't think I'd actually get the chance, but you're not really from another city, are you?
Uh-oh.
I don't think I understand your question.
I've heard some things here and there. I mean, refugees that just came into the city are saying that the people Lord Finon picked up are from beyond the sky.
Oh, shit. How do we get out of this? This isn't even a rumor that we accidentally spread. This is spreading on its own. Did he really pick us up?
Sorry to disappoint you, sir. I'm afraid those rumors are just rumors. We're from Thalassopolis, a sparsely populated frontier village. Our journey to the Holy City was fraught with challenges, but thankfully we were able to make our way here after meeting Finan at the Abyss.
Thalassopolis? Is that so? I thought I'd finally found proof that a world beyond the sky exists.
Oh no, he looks so sad. Do I tell him? Aglaia said not to tell anybody, and I did make the promise. I don't know what kind of thing she put onto me, so I don't know if I should tell anybody.
It doesn't matter. At any rate, thanks for your help, warriors of Thalassopolis. Akama welcomes you.
That was close. But I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get cornered very soon.
After all, Thalassopolis was something I came up with on the fly. If he's truly an explorer familiar with the geography of Amphoreus, I'm afraid that he'll have already seen through our lies. Fortunately, there's no evidence. But it seems like even though the starry sky is taboo on Amphoreus, there are people who still yearn for it.
I have a slight feeling we're gonna run into big trouble very soon.
Look, Finan is over there.
Yeah, yes.
Out of the shadow of the past, you've not stepped, Chrysos heir. The weight of the core flame, if you wish to bear, you must bury the past. Suspend the pain.
I'll try my best, Cartonis, but why keep mentioning it if you already know I can't do it?
Here, your guests are.
Why is he speaking Yoda?
You two, you're back much quicker than I imagined. I thought that Aglaia would keep you for a bit longer. Here you go. This is the compensation I previously mentioned. I asked the most famous Grand Craftsman in the Holy City to repair your spear.
Wow.
Once again, let me offer my sincere apologies for any offense I caused during our first meeting.
Judging solely from its exterior, I cannot see any signs of damage. It's truly incredible.
One who crafted this spear must also be a renowned master. I guess there's always someone greater out there. Although I still can't imagine a world outside Amphoreus. Or perhaps I've just never given it much thought until I met you two. You've probably now heard about the tripartite prophecy that descended upon Amphoreus and the mission of the Chrysos heirs. For us, pursuing the prophecy is the purpose of our journey. Therefore, thinking too much about other things is unnecessary.
Has nobody ever questioned the prophecy?
It's considered a prophecy because it manifested as a miracle, though its origin and whose will it represents remains unknown. There's another theory that it is the whispers of Kefali before their eternal slumber. It was the Skyfather who scattered their divine blood all over the land that gave rise to the Chrysos heirs. Of course, that is just one of many popular folktales. Please, don't simply dismiss it as silly superstition. The people of this world have already experienced the transition from skepticism to firm belief, and this transition wasn't easy to achieve. Many have paid the price.
What Aglaya conveyed to us was more of a collective mission. As an individual, what role do you play in all of this, Finan?
Me? I'm still seeking that answer myself. But if the gods favor me, I believe that my core flame won't be far.
Your core flame?
It's Nikador. I'm a soldier who was taught how to fight at a young age. From the day I was selected by the prophecy, I've regarded the Lance of Fury as my goal.
Okay.
One day, I'll break the lance and take the core flame of strife. But discussing such a bitter topic is a bummer. I'm embarrassed since I think I'm the one who brought it up. Oh, right. Triby mentioned that you two also use teleslates. Why don't we exchange contacts? Please also accept these gifts as a token of my appreciation. Since the weather is great, why don't you two look around some more? I won't take up more of your time. See you later.
I think teleslate is actually a really funny way of describing or naming a telephone. Literally just calling it like a brick. Memory crystal shard. What is this? Oh. Watch out for moving objects. They may collide with the trailblazers. You may get hurt if you're not being careful. Ow. I got knocked out. What the fuck?
Hey.
Oh.
That's the lady we encountered previously.
Castorus?
Ah, it's our two distinguished guests.
What's up?
Welcome to the dwelling of the Dromeses. Well, I'm also just passing by.
You're also here to unwind?
Yes, I enjoy the air here. It's rather sweet. Full of the fragrance of life.
Speaking of which, is Miss Castorus also a Chrysos heir?
Yes.
Oh, my apologies. If you don't wish to talk about this topic, I'll stop myself here.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Hong.
Let's all just enjoy the air, shall we?
Oh, this child looks hungry. Since you are here, do you two want to try feeding the Dromeses? Their feed is dry red soil and it's very clean. There's some over there. Since it's your first time feeding, just a small piece will do.
Can I have a taste?
Of course, but it's very bitter and hard to digest.
Her serious tone immediately quashes your wild idea. What do you mean? What can I have the yummy red rock? The fuck? You gently pick up a piece of red clay from the container, while the Dromus watches your every move intently. Don't mess it up. The Dromus lets out a slow but joyful sound, clearly anticipating your performance as its new caretaker. Should it get what it wants so easily, or... oh no. I could either eat it in front of the Dromus or give it. What if I give it to Dan Hong?
That's not going to happen.
What? Why not? Darn it. When did he learn to read minds? I kind of want to eat it. I'm gonna eat it. You stare intently at the red clay in your hand, then look up to check the Dromus' expression. You see confusion, hesitation, and perhaps a hint of hidden defiance. The big guy looks down at you as if to say, "Do you have the guts, little one?" You've never been underestimated by an animal in your life, though your life hasn't been that long. Now there's probably only one way to save your dignity. Alright, I gotta eat the rock. You take a bite from the red cube. Castorus wasn't lying. The taste of this red clay is truly bitter. Its bitterness, unlike any medicine, it strikes the softest part of your soul, making you question the very meaning of trailblazing. Surprisingly, it isn't hard, but that's not necessarily a good thing. After chewing it a few times, the sticky flecks of red soil stain your teeth. No matter how you use your tongue, you can't get rid of it. Ew.
Drink some water.
You hold the clean water in your mouth, trying hard to rinse away the remaining clay, but the bitterness lingers stubbornly. The Dromus lets out a mocking cry. Now you've not only earned its ridicule, but also the ongoing duty of feeding it.
That was a little unexpected. Don't worry, there's a lot more feed over there. Just go get another piece.
There you go. The big guy in front lets out a satisfied sound. You don't know how it chews and digests these clumps of clay, but to them, these hard red clays must be as delicious as a freshly sizzling steak.
It looks very happy. Perhaps you could try petting it?
Rub its neck with some strength? Oh jeez. I'm just gonna pat it.
It seems to enjoy it a lot. You get along very well with the Dromus. It makes me envious.
Envious? Why? Don't you want to try petting it as well? It'll also like you, I think.
Me? No thanks. It's alright.
Miss Castorus, are you concerned about something? Since we've just arrived in this area, we hope to build closer relationships with everyone through our actions.
Please don't misunderstand. When you helped Akama, you already showed ample goodwill. It's just that I am not too good with social contact, regardless of whether it's with people or with these children.
Oh, well.
So please don't take it to heart.
All right. Take a photo of the Dromus as well. It's rare to encounter such an amazing creature.
Would you two like a photo with this child? In that case, I might be able to help.
Do you enjoy taking photos?
Yes, it is an interest of mine.
All right then. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Please place the photo stone on the ground.
On the ground?
Let's just do as she says.
Okay.
What beautiful colors. It's very cute. The aperture, exposure index, and preset filter.
Whoa.
Although it looks different on the outside, it actually has the same internal structure. There won't be any issues.
Boy, she's an expert.
All right, get into position. And we're done. I hope that you like it.
Oh, but what's the reason behind using the black and white filter?
My apologies. It's just personal preference. I like black and white photos. If it bothers you, I can take another photo.
Ah, so you're an old timer, huh?
That won't be necessary. This is fine.
I'm glad that I could help. Then, I'll take my leave now. Please continue playing with the Dromuses.
What a mysterious lady.
You could say she's not very talkative? No, that's not it. She's just a little elusive.
I think she's even more awkward than you might be, honestly.
Even when we came across her previously, she avoided having physical contact with others. These Chrysosaurs all have wildly different personalities. In comparison, Finan seems like the most normal one.
A message from Tribby. Hello, Don Hung, Traveler. Why did I say Traveler? Hello, Don Hung, Trailblazer. How's Memorial Market looking to you guys? Plenty of interesting people, as long as you enjoyed yourself. The Bats have also returned to their original bustling state for the war. Once you're done walking around, come find us at Memorial Palace. Aglaia has prepared a huge gift.
Should we return to Memorial Palace? Or do you want to wander around for a bit more?
Are you here to eat dirt? Why not try a bit of butterfly? What? The murals record in simple and delicate carvings the stories of Kefali creating life and building Akama. In the murals, Kefali bears an enormous dawn device on their back. Golden divine blood courses across their body, flowing to the ground from the left-hand side of their chest and spreading it in all directions. At their feet, the humans bathe in the golden blood work together to create a great city. This city is Akama, the origin of Amphoreus civilization. With your help, the fallen pillar is once able to take on the duty to carry the sky, but nobody bothers to ask whether it's willing. Now restored, you cannot help but wonder, isn't its entire existence a little redundant? But the only answer you receive is endless nothingness. It's kind of deep, bro.
Ma'am, this item of yours is new. Completely new, there's no doubt about it.
That's impossible. This is an heirloom that's been passed down by my ancestors. Where's Theodoros? Get him over here to take a look.
Although I'm not as experienced at doing appraisals as he is, I'm very confident about this. If you don't trust me, you can take it elsewhere for a second opinion. Or I can burn it for you. You'll be able to tell once you smell it.
No way! You can't burn my family heirloom!
Well, I guess even fictional worlds have to deal with these kind of people.
I never thought that Finan had such a hobby.
Hey, are you in the forum?
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy celestial maiden? It's getting more popular by the minute. I don't see you in there yet. Hurry up! It's filling up quickly.
Rosy Celestial Maiden? Forum?
Like an internet forum?
I have a strange feeling about this. I hope that it's not what I think it is. Let's go take a look. Excuse me, we accidentally overheard something about a forum just now. We would like to find out more.
Your outfits, who exactly?
We're warriors from a foreign land who assisted in the defense of Akuma.
Ah, brave warriors. Pardon me. I didn't expect you to be interested in such social affairs, but sure thing.
You know, I was kind of thinking that maybe we stand out a little bit too much with our outfits, and we should probably get some, like, you know, normal people clothes, but...
Please, take out your teleslate. I'll help you connect to Akuma's World Wound Web.
Ah, I knew it.
Got it. Please take a look.
Rosy Celestial Maiden discussion group. It was as I said, the Rosy Celestial Maiden doesn't resemble someone from Amphoreus no matter what. And there are so many wonders you won't see in Amphoreus in that photo stone. A world of snow, countless small boats in the sky, splendorous skyscrapers. Oh shit. So they did look at the photos. The world beyond the sky is real. Her hair was pink and she wore a short blue blouse, and her eyes were as the sea reflecting the light of sunset. Is this seriously not Mnestia's human avatar? Nonsense. I already said that the Rosy Celestial Maiden isn't from Amphoreus. She's from beyond the sky, says Sky-Breaching Explorer. No one can pass the Sky Dome while Aquila maintains her baleful gaze. After all, it's questionable if any world beyond the sky even exists. I told you I saw it with my own eyes. Really? Then I saw Nikador and Kefli clasping hands in a gesture of peace with my own eyes. I speak with honesty, and you treat me like this? Fine. So be it. I'll prove the existence of the world beyond the sky through my own means. Just watch me. I will soar to the world beyond the sky. Even if I have to risk my own life, I'll find the Rosy Celestial Maiden and silence you all.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That Damionis guy who took a photo for us. It must be him. He must have opened the album and saw the photos that March 7th previously took.
And March 7th has now become a Celestial Maiden.
That's beside the point. There are more than 100 people in here. Although no one believes what Damionis is saying now, we don't know what he'll do next. If the situation gets out of control, the consequences might be disastrous.
Mankind's greatest enemy, social media.
Quick, we have to find Damionis before things get worse.
Damionis, stop! Delete your account! You can't be saying this shit! You're too woke for everybody! You're gonna get killed!
So many people all of a sudden.
Uh-oh.
At a time like this, why not ask around?
Oh no.
Dear citizens, please stop spreading images of unknown origins. Please wake up! The Rosy Celestial Maiden is a lie crafted by Zagreus as a prank. We should follow the lead of Lady Aglaya and not subject ourselves to such mind-numbing fantasies.
Have you seen Demonius?
Damionis, that explorer who thinks very highly of himself. I've heard of him, but have never met him in person. Others have said he's completely crazy.
Rosy Celestial Maiden. A world beyond the sky.
No.
What's that commotion?
Oh my god, I hope word hasn't gone to Aglaya yet.
Stop chasing after me. Don't come any closer.
Oh no.
That guy
I'm
barged into the Chrysos Heirs baths? He was just shouting about The rosy celestial maiden?
What's all this fuss? Can't a guy run his business in peace?
What? Huh? What? What's going on, man?
Celestial maiden! Celestial maiden!
Oh my god, it's even gone to
I
the
want to
kids.
become a celestial maiden one day.
Oh my god. Aglaya, I promise it's not our fault. We didn't mean to.
Citizen, calm down. Don't do anything foolish.
This is the Garden of Life, the holy ground of the Bow of Rift. Are you trying to defile the gods?
Defile the gods? No, you guys are completely wrong. The wise Circes will be proud of me. Just watch.
What is he trying to do? Let's get closer and take a look.
The wisdom of Circes should be shared equally by all. I, explorer Damionis, shall put on these wings today and touch the sky, proving to everyone that a world beyond the sky exists.
Oh god, please don't turn into an Icarus, man.
Wings?
That's right. Right here, right now.
That is a giant flying amphora! You're going to fall to your death!
Ridicule me all you want. I shall prove myself and remove all doubts.
Wait, can I use the clockwork on him? Clocky doesn't Clocky, why did you fucking... You think you could use a Pentaconian key to open an Amphorean lock? Huh, that's wishful thinking. Do you think he'll succeed?
Obviously not. We can't stand by and watch him die. Let's go.
You two are the distinguished guests of Lady Aglaya?
Mr. Demionis, please calm down. Don't act rashly.
My dear friends, I know that you must have your own reasons to hide the truth. I shall not make things difficult for you. But thank you for showing me the image from beyond the sky. Now I shall embark on this earth-shaking undertaking. Damionis always follows through on his words.
Oh god, we believe you? We really do? What do we do here, man? It feels like he's gonna do it no matter what. You've misunderstood us, man. We're just...
Save your words of persuasion. I've made up my mind.
Oh god.
Since appeasing him did not work, it's time for a change in strategy.
No one will remember you. Wait, that's fucked up.
Oh, trying to enrage me in hopes that my emotions will overwhelm my mission? Oh, it's a pity that I've seen through your intentions. You're trying to persuade me to stay.
No, I'm trying to persuade you to not die, bro.
A clever fool. That's how to describe people like him, right?
I'm almost moved by his persistence.
Save your words. Aquila, feel my wrath!
Oh no.
We're running out of time.
If we don't... What do we do, man?
It's a human life after all. There's no choice. Let's just tell him.
Oh god. Oh, we're so fucked. Damionis, you're right. A world beyond the sky really exists.
What did you just say?
So, I was right? You really are from beyond the sky?
We are bound by a pact. I cannot reveal the truth to you.
A pact? Oh, so that's why he called you distinguished guests of Aglaya.
Damionis, we're taking you in for an interrogation.
This is not going to go well.
You telling me?
What will happen to Damionis?
He learned something that he should never have learned. We can only hand him over to Lady Aglaya for judgment. Instead of worrying about his safety, perhaps you guys should worry about the impact of the rumors. Although no one believes what Damionis said about a world beyond the sky, the rosy celestial maiden has already spread everywhere.
Bro, how did it spread that fast? It's been a matter of like, what, maybe 30 minutes since we took that picture?
We're sorry for the trouble that we caused.
And it's not even our fault. This guy looked through our photos without our permission. I mean, well, then again, he probably didn't know how it was working, so he probably did it by accident.
It's all right. I think there's only one thing you can do right now. Go to Varix Leo and share something even more interesting with him. That way, there's a chance that you can cover up the rumors. As for what happened earlier, you won't tell anyone else about it. So go now, brave heroes.
This is going to be difficult. Let's try to salvage the situation before Aglaya finds out. What?
Huh?
This is Varix Leo? It really is a lion's head? No matter how I look at it, it just looks like any other statue. How do we even interact with it?
That's what I'm wondering. Whack it with a baseball bat or put your hand into the lion's mouth. Both of these seem like terrible ideas.
Look who came to visit this mighty lion. Aren't you Akima's two new friends? The brave warriors from a faraway place. It's an honor to meet you.
It seems like you're very well informed.
Didn't anyone tell you? I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akima. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
So did you spread the rumor?
We would like to request your help. Currently, rumors regarding the rosy celestial maiden have spread throughout the holy city.
Brave warriors. I'm afraid that I won't be able to help with that.
Really?
Rumors? As long as the citizens like it, who cares about whether it's true or not? However, the way you two are trying to stop it from spreading further, could there be some other reason? How about sharing it?
Oh my god, this guy's trying to get the info. Okay, how come you haven't learned of this? Why are you so interested in the tea?
Don't be fooled by it. This lion loves engaging in gossip and rumors.
Yeah.
A few days ago, when people were besmirching my tribe's honor, didn't you also turn a blind eye?
Isn't this Lord Mighty? How have you been lately?
The face of a lion, but the courage of a soulless hyena.
Damn.
You and your brothers will do anything for the sake of entertainment, even encouraging despicable acts such as fabricating history. There's no limit to how low you would stoop.
Oh, really?
How could you call that a fabrication? At most, it's just a little, reinterpretation. Artistic reinterpretation.
Ah, yeah, I'm sure.
Shut it. Do as they say. Otherwise, I'll turn you into iron dust with my bare hands.
Damn, okay.
You got it. I'll fix that right now. I assure all of you that from now on, you'll no longer hear the words Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Thank you for your help.
Don't misunderstand. I'm just annoyed at that lion head. Also, Finon seems to think highly of you guys. If you were to be disposed of for such a trivial reason, his weak and fragile heart might not be able to bear it.
Really? Why were we about to be disposed of?
Pray for the best, outsider. Pray that this farce has not reached the ears of Aglaya.
That boldly dressed Chrysocer also has an eccentric personality. Whew. Regardless, this matter has come to an end. Let's prepare ourselves and head to our appointment.
Why is everyone here just so weird?
If they ask us about it, we should just come clean with everything.
Yeah.
After all, we still saved a citizen's life.
I mean, they did say we might be disposed of, though, so, I'm not very excited to be telling anybody else this.
Hey, over here! We've been waiting for quite some time.
What's up, Tribby?
Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
We, encountered some trouble. But thankfully, everything has been resolved.
Tribby, do you surf the web?
Wow, you guys are well informed. You even know about the world-wound web? Young people sure are full of energy. But it's been such a busy day. Where would we find the time to surf the web?
That's good. Surfing the web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
Sorry, fellas. Coming through.
Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
The landscape of Amphoreus is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do is follow the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated? But you clearly showed us Ornyx's miracle before.
two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of.
Is that even surprising, considering that there are also gods in this world?
Even gods have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoreus' laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go and meet Aglaya now.
I guess it's different when you're trying to like turn back time versus like repairing objects.
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Nope, not at all.
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos. Where is that?
Nikador's territory and their current abode. It's a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was off chasing the enemy.
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles. Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Oh, how fancy.
Indeed. It's spacious, and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
The lounge chair in the room looks so comfy and enticing. You're worried that you'll completely lose the motivation to trailblaze if you lie on it. Think about it. All the twists and turns and hardships you've been through. Are they worth it? Lying here and welcoming an eternal, comfy slumber? Maybe that's where you belong.
I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair.
My bad. Do you like it, Cold Dragon Young? Don Hung dips 2 fingers into the bath to check the water temperature.
It's lukewarm.
Aw, great. You think silently in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your schadenfreude. You lean against the stone railing off the balcony, gazing into the distance. The mist-shrouded mountains of Amphoreus appear as vague outlines, like stone giants slowly shifting between crouching and standing. From somewhere, a bard's song drifts through the air. Though the words are unclear, the melody still conveys a tinge of nostalgia and longing for the past.
This view is absolutely breathtaking.
You agree with Don Hung, very much so.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you.
What is it?
Come this way. I'll explain it to you.
The hell is this? It's a water fountain?
Is this a basin? It looks like something used for rituals.
Is this like a mini dream pool?
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you.
Oh, sick.
You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Akima. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the chalice of plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves.
Okay.
When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis. A great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesized miracle of Genesis will occur.
Is it really that amazing?
For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. sever all other sounds, and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world.
Whoa.
Now, I require your honesty.
Oh shit. Oh, what's happening?
What is the meaning of this?
Uh-oh. We've been made, as expected.
This is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
Fuck, I should have known we would have been watched, bruh.
So, you are indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did so to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The golden thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Is this your executioner?
Castorus will be your executioner.
Fuck.
Lady Aglaya, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is, exactly how grave a crime have we committed?
Yeah, are we talking about like people are going crazy, or are we talking about the world will explode if everybody finds out?
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a tyrant nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships, with a desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment.
Oh, cool.
It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this.
Oh, cool. So, we literally cannot leave. Great.
This is forbidden territory, which can never be ventured into.
So, you're saying that it's better to pretend it doesn't exist instead?
Humanity has always longed for the sky, and this is something that you cannot prevent.
Divine punishment has never been fair. As Akima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted.
What does that mean?
3 steps, Castorus.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing right behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
Oh my god.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
How do we always get ourselves into the shit like this, man?
Regardless of what she says, we'll be fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus?
To turn this place upside down, to allow our journey to continue, or to solve the problems plaguing this world. The first two are definitely true. Do we tell the truth though, or do we lie? Because we are basically allowed 2 lies, 1 truth. Because if she's not standing directly behind us, we'll be safe. But, I mean, there shouldn't be any harm in trying to solve the problems though, right? The golden What? What do you mean?
A half-truth that still conceals some facts. Yet, the rules leave no room for compromise. A step will be recorded.
Oh, fuck. Wait, I should have said allow our journey to continue, because that's technically what we're here for. We're here for fucking fuel. Oh,
Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
Okay, half-truths are not allowed. I gotta actually think really hard about this. Because of our courageous spirits and selfless hearts, I regret what we did. We shouldn't have aided Akima at all, to allow our journey to continue. I mean, 1 is true, but like... is to allow our journey to continue the right answer here? I regret what we did. To allow our journey to continue, I guess. Fuck it. Okay, that is the right answer.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
What? I use a baseball bat, not a blade. Okay, smartass. At Akima and its citizens? There's no way we would do that, though. Is there? I mean, I guess we could say I can't make any guarantees. If it really did come down to it, we probably would have to. I don't know. I'm gonna say I can't make any guarantees. Oh my god, that is the truth. Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah. I mean, what else are we supposed to do? If it comes down to it, we can't just say no. We can't fucking change. We can't point our weapons towards the people that might be trying to kill us if it comes down to it.
A response that lacks embellishment. You have no misgivings about the friction or suspicion that your answer might cause. A step will not be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
Oh, what do you mean by that, actually? You have to be more specific when you say that. You can even detect that? Like, what? Like, okay, are they really talking about, like, using the Stellaron inside of my body? Like, this quite literally is like a ticking time bomb in my body. I kind of feel like not agreeing is the right answer here, but I kind of want to say 3. I don't know. I'll say 3. Oh my fuck.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time.
No, okay. But it trembled, did it not?
All 4 questions have been asked and answered.
I'm not fucking dead yet.
You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, you must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went through?
Yeah.
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus.
If we stay, will you continue to monitor us?
For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
I don't like that answer.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain people's... No. If we cannot gain your trust, Lady Aglaya, we'll depart. Amphoreus isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please! wait a moment.
Oh,
Finan?
oh, Finan? What the hell?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
How long have you been hearing this?
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akama is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Casterus believes as well?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you believe it? But you were about to fucking cut our heads off!
I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
Oh my god.
So 2 crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass, next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind.
What have we gotten ourselves into, man?
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Casterus already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
I would have been glad for you to say that before you, like, almost threatened us. Finan's a big deal, huh?
Oh, please stop. Aglaya, she has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them.
Demigod?
One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here. Well, first, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs. The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
There are 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through your journey?
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Chrysos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Treeby who rallied the Chrysos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
Wait, who? Wait, Treeby and Aglaya? Shouldn't it be the only 4? Okay, that's kind of funny though, I'll say it.
While Treeby, Trian, and Trinon are 3 individuals, I suppose they're considered one single divine essence.
Okay.
In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true.
Oh.
Aglaya and Treeby have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate.
So is that why you're pursuing the Strife Titan? It's because you're supposed to become a demigod?
So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Chrysos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission.
Casterus, you as well?
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Chrysos heirs, demigods. Is what's written in the prophecy truly Amphoreus' only possible fate? Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Please, step closer and listen to the voices of the Titans.
Move closer. Listen carefully. And you may just catch the whispers echoing in the void. How about you start with the Lance of Fury, and the voice of Nikador?
Yeah, because you want to know it, huh? The day is silent and darkness has taken the stage. Flames rise higher and drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you and brass echoes may sorrow. The Stellar Shrine of the Titans contains 4 major quadrants. Nikador is a titan of strife and competition. According to the mythology of the Chrysos heirs, they declared war on the gods and cast the war into endless strife. However, battle also took its toll on the war god, as the divine corpus was corroded by the black tide, and they fell into endless madness. As their rage and ambition were never quelled, their titankin legion still roams the land, waging war against imaginary enemies. Nikador is a noble warrior that wears pure white sacred armor. Legend has it that the Lance of Fury that they wield can raise even the most powerful and prosperous cities to the ground. Their bloodthirsty temperament has also made them a god of blood and sacrifice. Warriors gather under them and yearn to follow Nikador into war and achieve an honorable death. Their disciples built a fortress known as Castrum Kremnos that brings turmoil and fear to the world, much like their god. So, Nikador is the god of war, basically.
So, did you hear it?
I did.
First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. Alright, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Chrysos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
So how are the Chrysos heirs chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Where are the other Chrysos heirs in the world?
Legend has it that the first Chrysos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Chrysos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Chrysos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us.
So we don't know, basically. How do you plan to fight Nikador then?
Armed with courage and unwavering resolve. Our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos.
So we're fighting him with vibes? Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
Sounds like a great plan.
The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy, but I will do my best as well.
I'll leave the final decision to you.
Me? You're letting me make the decision?
I trust your judgment more on matters like this.
Really? I mean, it's not like we could even leave anyways. What are the chances that we'll get fucking shrugged down and everybody will die along with them? I don't want to find out what would happen if we try to leave and the gods didn't like that.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you.
But I do want to know what happens if you actually choose to leave Amphoreus.
Once we triumph in the battle against Nikador, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
Yes, please.
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus.
Yeah.
Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Well, that was a lot of drama for one day.
Yeah.
Let's go. With Finan's guarantee, we can at least take a moment to rest without any worries.
I think we might have forgotten something though. Oh, we gotta take a photo of March 7th.
I almost forgot. A good thing you still remembered that. Let's capture the spectacle of the Vortex of Genesis.
The tones of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful, imperious eyes, overseeing the world they forged, nurtured, and ultimately brought to ruin. When the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that the Chrysos heirs speak of will illuminate, or so the prophecies claim. And why does like the background disappear every now and then? I've noticed that happening a little bit, and I don't know why it's happening.
All right. All the constellations of the 12 Titans are in there. Time to head out. Oh, so much has happened today.
Yeah. What are you looking so smug for?
Do I have something on my face?
Today you talked more than you did in the entire 3 worlds before this. That's kinda true.
Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone has to take her place.
True.
But it's been a long day for me too. So let's get through the review quickly. By estimation, it took us about 20 system hours to figure out the current conditions on Amphoreus and build connections with the locals. A pretty good start. But I feel that there's more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Chrysos heirs themselves aren't as unified as we imagined.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Aglaia to be that ruthless, but I guess it's justified.
Her verbal attack on us seemed quite sudden. There might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to the Trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Finan's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow.
Will do.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right. But it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Really? So you actually weren't gonna kill us? Man, motherfucker.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance, but I noticed a sense of unease in Castris. She trusted in them and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware.
She really does know everything.
Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castris.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nakador?
I mean, it worked.
That's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, Tribby?
Prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is shaken, all will crumble. Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the deliverer, What harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggy, have you noticed you keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me.
Really?
Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan?
I don't like the sound of that.
Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Eggy. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
Huh?
Wait. What's that sound?
Huh?
Who's talking?
Who are you? Calm down this time, next time? What are you talking about? Speaking in Dr. Seuss riddles. Shut it, someone's trying to sleep here. Sleep? Here, there, you, I, who am I? Broken, lost, want, complete. Sleep, go sleep, disturb, should not.
Am I dreaming? Ugh. Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. I should probably mention this to Dan Heng.
He's already awake.
You're finally awake. About time.
You're finally awake. I slept in pretty late. It's so bright outside.
Did you already forget? The sky has been this bright since we arrived at the Holy City.
Oh yeah.
Did you sleep well?
There was this voice in my dream.
A voice? The voice of the Stellaron again? Or...
No, I don't think the Stellaron sounds that cute.
So it wasn't a nightmare. But be careful. That might be its means of luring you in.
True.
Keep note of whatever you can remember. This strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Amphoreus view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while.
Yeah, because if we try to contact them, we might get smited. If we try to fly out of Amphoreus, will we also incur the wrath of the gods? That's what I was saying before, yeah.
Yes. In the worst case, the entrance to Amphoreus is a one-way door, letting people in, but not out.
If that's the case, then I wonder how many people here are actually just trapped. Like they're outsiders and they came here, but they're trapped and they can't leave.
Oh, there's a new message.
Did you both get a good rest? Fully recharged. Nice, you're all fired up. The room conditions are great, and it's comfortable to rest here. Is there something you want to discuss with us? I've got some good news. Teacher Trian has located Kashim Kremnos. Hurry to the Chrysos Air Bath in the Memorial Palace, and let's get ready to take on Nikador.
Oh. I wasn't expecting the expedition to set off after only a night of rest.
Yeah.
Let's set the questions aside for now. The Chrysosaurs are getting ready to mobilize.
What the? What? Alright, dickhead. Now get back here, dumb fuck. What's wrong with you, bro? What's your problem, man? While I was making my way through wind and rain, you were here living it up in a mansion, throwing back ambrosia and living the good life? What is even more loathsome is that you live in such radiant luxury and would still squabble with me over a mere chest. Just the excess that leaks from the gaps in your teeth would keep me clothed and fed for over a year. Dang, he kinda cooked me though.
Hey, great to see you here.
What's up, Finan?
Trusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, We have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador. Furthermore, I recommend the 2 warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
Is there nobody else that he could have, like, asked for this? I mean, I guess we have no choice.
Are you still not used to it? This is the destiny of a trailblazer.
Yeah, I guess it's not our first time doing something like this.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. Their pride waning, but their might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease everyone's burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though their divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with 2 demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Castorus, you must remain here.
Oh.
Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
Damn it.
I understand.
Well, sorry, Castorus.
As for the 2 foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint, would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Sure, I could do it.
If you have no objections. Aglaya, the 3 of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
I want to fight side by side with Finan.
Mydemos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy. Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people.
Damn.
I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
You sure, dude? You kind of look like one.
How generous! I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Aedes Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
I plan to stay here for a while and learn more about Amphoreus from Lady Treeby. You'll handle the action, and I'll deal with the research. We each have a role to play.
Okay. Shall we have a goodbye hug? Yeah, what if I die? Dan Heng refuses your proposal with silence? What the fuck? He hates me.
It is by the will of the gods that you stood on Akima's side in the end.
I thought you didn't trust me.
You are Finan and Mighty's companion. So long as they're willing to entrust you with their lives, my trust in you doesn't matter. Go. Stand with the 2 Chrysos heirs. Akima has need of a true god of war. It's time for the mad god Nikador's reign to end.
Please, come back victorious. I'll pray for you. May your steps be ever quicker than death's relentless pursuit.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, D, let's fly together all the way across!
Is that what you called my day, D?
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century Gate! Woo!
Why does she act like a child?
It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphoreus. Her Century Gate never fails.
Gatekeeper? You think she got a fire playlist? There is a chance of failure?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
Alright, bro, my bad.
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, D, and Newbie Little Gray. Are you all ready?
Newbie Little Gray. Let's go.
Slay! Slay!
Hold on. Take this with you.
March 7th camera.
Record the sights you see on your adventure. From March.
But what if I break it? I'll capture all the decisive moments.
Keep yourself safe.
Wow!
And work within your capabilities.
The internet has ruined me, man.
Stand still and listen up.
In online speak, he just told me to kill myself.
We, Treeby, Trian, and Trinin from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Chrysosaurs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends, and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Times really have changed. Even Nikodor's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths.
Think she would do that, though?
This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps.
What if you added me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos. Trian, the road ahead is dangerous. You should stay here and find a safe place to hide. We'll return once we complete our mission. Then we'll have to trouble you to use the Century Gate again, alright?
Got it. Hide so the baddies can't find me.
Is she really a demigod?
Trian has sacrificed a lot for Amphoreus.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
Finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
It seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
Damn.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Yeah, maybe you should have paid them better.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here. Whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
You know, I haven't mentioned it before, but I kind of like the tattoos that all the Chrysos heirs have. Finan has one on his neck. Maide has one all over his body. I'm pretty sure even Aglaya has one too. Makes me want to get more tattoos.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treeby's power.
You never learned the prayer?
Learning and mastering are two different concepts. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer.
Well, lucky for you, I'm not an ordinary person.
But since you volunteered, please be my guest. Amazing! You do have the touch.
The cheese touch.
And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Good reference.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge.
Maide is so mean and Finan does not care. They've definitely spent some time with each other together just for him to not be able to care about how mean Maide is.
Look, in the sky. That's
the Blade of Fury.
Oh.
Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
It's magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquala's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
This guy is so edgy.
True. Valorous death before glorious return. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival.
What, am I gonna be the fucking referee?
Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
Am I the ref?
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry. I won't add his kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
What a lively duo.
Why are you still standing there?
I don't know.
Returning the favor. 10 steps are too many. You can have one back.
These two are fucking so stupid.
Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go. We're going to win this competition.
How familiar.
Ow. Everything hurts. And Acheron's gonna die. Why am I about to lose? Dude, everything hurts. Dude, this Acheron team actually kind of fucking sucks, man.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start.
I counted 4.
We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play.
I guess. Isn't it more dangerous to split up?
Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want to show it to anyone else. Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
Wow, you two really are close, huh?
He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing. Whoa. That's impressive.
What the hell?
Following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it. Huh? When did you get over there?
The fuck, did he just teleport?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Whoa! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
Doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us. Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior cast from Kremnos.
I like how tiny he looks when he said that.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Worry about
Oh my god.
yourself. There's an endless abyss below us.
Jesus, look at him go! Oh! Oh, well, there goes that.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense of balance. So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe this is where all the warriors in the past took their breaks during competition. This is a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Time to use the synesthesia beacon.
What does that mean? All right, give it a go.
I give up.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphoreus when you're from beyond the sky.
I don't know. I haven't figured that either.
Did Amphoreus have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. Just regular old bits and pieces. Nothing that stands out. There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's been here for a long time. They must have been left behind by Mighty's people when they departed.
Who are his people?
You've likely seen them in Akima, but it's hard to tell just by appearance. They look the same as anyone else, they just have traditions that are slightly different from ours.
What'd that mean?
It's a gadget that records your voice. People don't like this sort of thing nowadays. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes a sound when you shake it. Should make for an interesting collectible. Give you something to show for your trip, in addition to the photos.
Lance of Fury Nikador. Blades and lances resound out loud and their bloodlust will never die. The peace that they protect lays beneath the horrific mountains of corpses and rivers of blood. Scary.
Wait, what's that creature doing? Is it trying to stop us?
He just killed
Its
Fred.
own comrade. They truly have no honor to speak.
Oh, what the hell?
That's not going to work.
Sorry, it's cause I'm too weak. I'm just a chud.
It's not your fault. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment is cutting off your ability to resonate with Orynyx. In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress. Ah! There it is! Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go?
Okay. Oh!
That's it! Nice work!
Nice. Holy fuck, these are a lot of dudes.
This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation.
There is a lot of them.
In other words, this is our chance to overtake Mighty. If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death. Of course, glory is ours, and death is theirs. Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only Dark Swordmaster, Finan!
And the Galactic Baseballer.
That doesn't have as much aura.
Let's improvise.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballers show no mercy to their enemies. Can you hear that? The crowd's roaring in approval.
Yeah!
Marvelous teamwork! These two gladiators!
These illusions of yours are serious.
Must also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate! With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
But the glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
He looks so tiny from here.
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. Path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition. Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone.
Hey, remember, rides the wind, a whisper of ancient history, the elegy of God, and the rumbles of strife.
So, that friend of yours, her name is March.
Yeah, that's right, she's called March 7th.
March 7th. You think our name sounds strange. You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
Well, she was supposed to be here, but she's not feeling well.
That's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times. Friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find.
True.
Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
Yeah.
We meet again. What's your count so far?
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance.
What do you mean? I have like 50.
I just remembered! We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means.
There's a beetle on top of it.
Crafting a body from rough stones, and then infusing it with a god's golden blood to bring it to life. No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they can create as many soldiers as they want. How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
My guy, I have like double your score.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count?
Yup.
The path is cut off. But how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose?
Wow. Let me jump across.
Hold your horses! We're not exactly immortal here. Enough joking. Let's look around. This might come in handy. The stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path.
The Hand of Zagreus?
Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them. That titan has fallen. But they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too. I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time. Look, someone's getting impatient.
We've already caught up.
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
My displays a 30 cash from Kremnos crest in this collection. You would be very, very upset to know how many I have in my collection, but compare the total number of crests you obtained with my days.
Haha! Looks like we won!
Well, I'm a man of my word. You can deliver the final blow.
Yippee! Wait. On second thought, the stakes seem a bit too high. Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods. Let's change the stakes. You can just share half your spoils with us. As for Nikador, we can take them down together.
Wow, I did all that fair and square and I still can't even do the final blow, bruh.
The real question is if we can pull it off. Well, here's your spoils.
They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths with strife.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varix Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monger. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwarts numerous schemes.
And what happened?
Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
Mighty Moss.
He's alive.
Crown Prince?
He speaks.
Leo, after all these years, you're still awake.
Mighty Moss, I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince, Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people, traditions, and most importantly, its glory.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war. They have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme.
Like what?
I urge you, Mighty Moss, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must. Go with
No.
Teacher, answer me! As your crown prince, I command you!
Mighty, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Yeah, he's been here alone all this time.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion. I shouldn't overthink it. Let's keep going.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it. Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me.
Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if exploited carefully, it can be a sharp weapon pointed at our arch enemy. Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted Titankin covered in special earth, so that they may be smuggled among Droma's caravan goods into Akama. Upon entry under the cover of the curtain fall hour, the personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Akama with Titankin's tainted air. Trying to do a Trojan horse, huh? When this moment arrives, the Akamas will be frantically searching for the source of the pollution. We just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl to take the final step to victory. Gather the heroic souls within the city, let the divine blade of wrath point at Akama and run Strife's blade through the entire city, after which our forces will overwhelm them like an ocean wave crashing into them, and the long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp.
No. Nikidor would never.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikidor. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikidor could drive Akama to the brink of ruin, but we can do the same to them. Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With two demigods and our allies watching over Akama, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
Very true. Donhung is there too. Don't worry, bro. They'll be completely fine. Donhung could probably take it all by himself.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets. Nikidor, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior?
It happens to the best of us.
The sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. It's getting even hotter. Is this place still in use?
After we pass through here, we'll reach the soul forging zone.
The heat is unbearable. And all these thoughts are echoing in my head. On second thought, this could very well be where we meet our end.
Whoa, right? whoa, hold on. Don't falter now, man. Remember what you told me?
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward. And with him here, we're sure to complete our mission and return safely.
Yep.
Just like the path ahead. Even though it's completely dilapidated, it will still lead us to our final destination.
Do not falter!
Let me smash it.
What?
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy here. Use your head. Look out! An enemy!
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational. We might be able to get some clues from it.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it like...
It's deactivated.
Needed to use a hint on that one, but okay.
All hail Nikidor, my master and guide, immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Titankin, Let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akuma?
You don't beat around the bush, do you?
What do you propose? I'm all ears.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide, immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
Yeah.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going. There might be other Titankin nearby we can talk to.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
Yeah, you just gotta chill. There's another one.
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts. The all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador, bringer of 1,000 fears.
An indestructible body. The Nikador that attacked Akuma was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be more of them in Castrum Kremnos?
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than 1/10 of what it once was. Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death, they chose to drag out their miserable existence. How tragic.
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior. Leading your people away from here was the right choice, Mighty.
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer.
Alright, man.
It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my pride. Not something worth celebrating in a song. But if the Titankin's words are true, going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique powers?
You did?
Legend has it that Mighty, the invincible crown prince of Kremnos, has a talent for defying death.
Oh, so he's actually immortal?
Martyrs, consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury. You shall become Nikador's blade. You shall be the timber to nourish the core flame, to reduce the decayed world to ashes.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes with nefarious schemes.
They've been twisted by madness, just like Castrum Kremnos. They remember how to kill, but they've forgotten why.
I've always believed that killing with blades isn't any nobler than killing with subterfuge. Aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can justify violence.
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also valid reasons.
Oh, really?
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
Hey, he kind of clocked you.
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole time?
Definitely not.
Ready your arms.
For the lance of fury, consecrate your souls of war.
No, I'm good.
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions. They're just pure chaos.
No matter. You and I will soon bring this madness to a close. Are you ready, Deliverer?
Always. Bearing the core flame of strife has been my deep-seated desire. We're so close to the fall of a Titan. It feels unreal.
Don't think of them as a god. It's just you, me, and them. Warriors in a fight to the death.
That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back. Do you feel it?
I do.
But that bluster, no longer pure. It's mingled with scent of blood. The cries of lost souls. The fate I've been hoping for lies behind this door.
Wait, this is kind of cool.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve.
And he's walking through it like it's nothing.
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now. I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name. Intent to kill.
Tough.
You really are a beast. But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Baby, I'm praying on you tonight.
Corrupted God! Face me and meet your doom. I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
Wait, tough.
Mighty, I may not be able to fight like you. But I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Dreams do come true.
Some value, I suppose.
Did he just hit himself? The fuck? Fight to live! Indulge yourselves! Oh wait, fuck, I forgot he has a second phase.
Finally ready to reveal your true self to Titan.
Uh-oh.
Feel the wrath of humanity, corrupted god!
Everything hurts. Oh fuck. Oh my goodness, and we're all stunned. I might lose this. Hopefully he doesn't hit Gallagher. Please don't hit Gallagher. Oh fuck. Yeah, this is go next. Yep. We just got fucking wiped. Let's try Adventure Reed instead of Gallagher.
Mr. Stellaron. Time for us to reveal our true value to one another.
I tank those. I tank that. Dang, having a shield really is so much better than using anything else.
They're already near their end! Shatter the armor of strife and strip away the core blade!
Yes, sir! Ole!
How amusing.
What is he doing? Oh, that's not good. Guys?
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury. They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body!
Oh damn, so we're all gonna lose.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer, here is your moment. I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Is this our moment or is this yours?
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost. Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably.
Oh, he's prepared to do it, so...
Go, Deliver. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Finally, some peace. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth! The king who has never claimed his throne against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are!
He'll be alright.
Let's battle till the world's final breath.